Go Live button. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually going to be recording from the very beginning and you have to watch back, but my Go Live seemed to miss the takeoff, which was just down there, and a circle around. I was trying to get it going, but I'm still trying to get this restream thing happening. Seems to be 2 Go Live buttons, which is kind of annoying. Now we're just going to get ourselves onto the flight path, and if I end up under these clouds, I'm going to be in a lightning storm, but for the sake of it, I'm going to go down and have a look. So hopefully I am actually streaming here. If not, I'm going to have to stop this and just do a full-on recording. And then upload it later. Streaming at night is a little bit more difficult with the internet that's temperamental. Let's see if we can lock in a 2800, maybe even a 3000. That'll be right under the clouds there. 2800 may actually be better. Alright, welcome viewers. Nobody's actually watching on Twitch at the moment. That's fair enough. YouTube's talking to me about all these things you can do. I don't know why. While I'm streaming. Alright, let's get back onto that flight path. We will probably have to take this above the lightning storm because it won't be long up here that you actually will come across mountains. So let's zoom out here. Yeah, just up on the top there on the flight path. A bit of other traffic. I'm sure they're all above. I'm the only stupid person enough to willing to fly underneath. Nice to have those little gaps up there, the blue sky. Lets me know what's up there. Now we've got a full tank of fuel, or actually almost full. I'm going to take off with 90% or 95%. No, I think I did 90%. Now I was saying at the beginning of my stream, which unfortunately on YouTube didn't hit the second Go Live button. I don't know why I have 2, but that's just the way it seemed to go. Basically, I've put it on to 90%. If I don't have enough fuel to get all the way up to Hanoi, I may have to drop off at some other airport on the way. Although, I don't know, Vietnam's a fair way. Do we have a plane over there? Probably up above. And you know what? We're not seeing much here, so looks like a good gap to go through. Let's give it some beans. Keep an eye out for another plane off to my left. I have no idea how high it is because I'm not using HTC at the moment. Well, those clouds are a little misty when you go this fast. Let's see if we can lock in 14.7. Yeah, maybe we'll take in 15. Should get us, well, I had that going down. Alright. Flight level up, thank you. Autopilot. So it looks like we've got a few planes around us. I'm saying, oh, no, wait, there's one right in front of us that just came up. VJC221. Alright, my autopilot's climbing too much. Generic, yep. Knew it would be. That's a pretty close flight. And we have one over the top of us or underneath us? Above us. That's another player. THA. Oh no, that's a generic. GEN in front of it. Okay. And yeah, they're right above us. Wait, we're still climbing. Should actually put that on 20,000. See if we can sit there. That way we can actually sit above the clouds. Now, sorry, I don't know where you're up to on YouTube. I think you're a little bit behind. My Twitch is actually, well, it's a bit delayed as well. So, restream's a little delayed today. Let's get over more on our flight path. So what I've got on my flight path is to get myself over to the coastline and then follow the coastline up. Okay. Fighting autopilot. Ah, because now it's off. Okay. Alright, let's lock that in at 20,000. See if we can't get some outside views. Play some tunes and go for a cruise. There's only one thing I need to change there. That'll be take off. Where are we? Take off that. Oh, there's the other player. Oh no, that's generic. HVN. Alright. Let's remove. No, it's come back on. What? I'm getting a bit of delay there. Alright. Sorry if it's a little laggy or choppy tonight. I think I may end up just having to stick with morning streams where I get a better upload internet speed. But this is a very nice F-14 cruising across the sky there. There's a lot of cloud compared with the thunderstorm I had in this afternoon's streaming. Beautiful model this. Very well done. Now for those that just joined me, if you haven't seen the beginning, we are making our way up the Vietnam coastline. So I'm going to make my way over to the coast. Let's put our VFR back on, but we're going to have to put some other details. I wonder if I can zoom that out. There we go. Certainly have a lot of AI traffic around here. So I'm going to make my way, if you've seen the thumbnail for this particular video, I'm going to make my way up the coast. What's my fuel? 89%. I don't think there's going to run out of fuel, but we are going to make our way past some of these airports and then all the way up to, I think that's Hanoi. What I might do, what are we sitting at? 1,083 knots to the ground. We're actually doing quite well. So how long this flight will be, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not actually on full throttle either. As you can see, I'm 48% for the lever. And if I were to give that a bit of a gun, we're going to increase a fair chunk more. So maximum speed for an F-14D model which I'm not sure if it's different from the earlier models, is marked 2.34. Apparently, I'm not sure if that's at sea level or up at altitude. But I have ramped this one up with a times 1.5 scaler. So if you've got the same mod yourself and you want to go a little bit faster, you will need to do the same as what I've done, and that's scale it up by 1.5%. Rather than up the thrust to a massive level, you can just upscale it. Now, as you can see, sitting at 1228 knots, we're getting a little bit of turbulence in the flight. It's no longer straight. Now, I'm not using Navigator, so I'm going to do it myself. Get back onto the flight path. Now, trying to do a bank turn at 1200 knots. I mean, it looks much smoother inside. Very nice. If you want to come and join me, if you've seen my videos before and either you have subscribed and you're interested in joining and flying with me, you can jump into one of, you know what, if you've already joined with me before, spawn straight on to where I am. If you are interested in talking to me, come to my Discord. Links are in the videos for my channel on YouTube, and even also on Twitch, which it doesn't look like I've got anybody else watching on Twitch anyway, but that's fine. Come and join me. You can actually chat to me. Let's get back up to where we go. Oh, we went down to 18,000. So we're doing some decent mileage here. We're going pretty fast. Now, there are a lot of clouds here because, well, we obviously got a lot of bad weather. So what I might do, I did it before, I might go back down and see what we can see. But I might take it slowly. Alright, I'm going to take that autopilot off and get rid of our altitude, thank you. Let's go through the clouds. I mean, you can make these clouds disappear by modifying or changing your weather. Now I need to make sure I don't hit a mountain. That'd suck, 'cause you can't see anything. I might actually slow down a lot here, just in case. Well, there you go, there's the ground. I'm thinking that cloud's pretty dang low. Well, there you go. So I'd say the clouds are what? 4,000? No, 4,000, 5,000. That's what you got to be careful. You come racing through the clouds like that. Oh, this gives you more to look at. This is good. It's also getting darker. I may end up landing in the dark. Oh no, because I'm under the cloud, that's why. Oh, that's nice. That's pretty low. I probably should actually pull up there a bit. Let's get a little higher. I'm going across this area here. 2500 should be high enough. Lock it in. Thank you. That'll keep me under the... Yeah, maybe keep me under the clouds. Getting a bit of buffering though. Now I do notice that my Twitch and my YouTube is a little behind on where I am, so I'm hoping you're able to keep up. But sorry, if the lag is really bad, then I may end up just not doing an evening stream. Yeah, it is jumping, from what I can see on this end, it is jumping back and forth. Sorry about that. May have been the wrong time to choose to stream. I did do an internet test and it seemed pretty good, but there may be a lot of traffic out there at the moment. Wow, that is really bad on YouTube end. I don't think it's sending stuff quite as well as it should be. I'll pop in another quick little message there, let you know. Yeah, very laggy tonight. And I think it may be a thing that I need to basically put these streams either at midnight or early in the morning, where I seem to get a better ping or upload, because I noticed that the stream is actually quite a long way behind, so it must be getting a lot of editing lag and stuff. So we'll make our way over the mountain here, make sure I don't hit it. What are we at? 2400. Why are you not 2500 like I said? Let's get above. Let's get it back out again. Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot of a cloud to fly over. We've actually slowed down a lot too. Now we're climbing, but look how thick these clouds are. From about 3,000 to wow, it's starting to clear. 6, 7, 7.5. So from 3 to 7.5, and that's what we've got cloud-wise. Yeah, not nice. Let's get some move on. Almost at the next waypoint. I'm back to almost Mark 1. It's a bit of a shame that the vapor effect that was on this F14 mucked up in the last patch is now gone completely in this one. You know what, I might actually pop this up a little higher, but also need to turn here. See that my GPS is not tracking my location. Thank you. Now, because this flight's going to take a while, I'm actually going to afterburner this next leg. And let's see if we can mark this in at 10,000 and just gun it the whole way. See how fast that'll get us. Probably will go completely unstable flight. Okay, my plane is having trouble getting back to 10,000. Bring it down. Autopilot. 1160, we're going to make it a little 1200 knots to the ground. Now, I'm not sure if my streaming is keeping up or not. Yeah, very laggy. This is probably the worst lag I've actually had on this. Seems to be more than 5 minutes behind now, so this is really going bad. So we do sit in at 1490 odd knots. Look at the shaking around on it though. I'd say it's the autopilot shake that is amplified. It could also be the turbulence. I mean, we are right above these clouds. Keep the VFR on there. Wow, it is shaking about. Must admit though, when I do fly the Concorde at 1500 knots, it actually has no problem with flight. It's actually quite stable. Yeah, this actually looks stable at this distance. Is it just when you get close it looks rough, or am I actually stable now? Yeah, it's actually not too bad. There's a slight wobble. That'd definitely be the clouds there. It's a bit of a slow flight when I was under the clouds there. We're definitely booking it now. What I might also do, so we're more than halfway already. Let's, can we zoom this out any further? No. Okay. If I start climbing, will it start autopilot climb for me? No. Alright, let's do a climb. Let's see what it's like from up above. Yeah, sun's out. Very nice. Still got the shakes. Still doing 1400 knots to the ground there though. Looks very good. We are using up more fuel, I can tell. Lost a couple of percent there. Let's see if we can lock it in at 30. Alright. Excuse me, autopilot, you're going down there. Why? No, we want 30,000, thank you. Probably got to do a little bit slower movements here because everything would be exaggerated. Let's see if we can actually get back to autopilot. Didn't think that was the autopilot. Whoops. ACL AP. Oh, it is. Look at that. There we go. It is visualized. That's good. But it's not sitting at 30,000. It's struggling. We're going up and down. It cannot seem to just gently get me into the right altitude there that I've locked in. Woohoo, now we're going over. Well, there is a fair chunk of cloud over Vietnam today. Thank you for such a spectacular flight. If I didn't lock in live weather and live traffic, I probably could change that. Alright, what are you doing, autopilot? Are you having trouble locking in? Wow, look at this, we're just going up and down. Alright, let's lock it in manually. Ease it up, thank you. Yeah, so it kind of reacts. The autopilot seems to go up and down. Alright, see if we can lock that back in. Still going up and down. This is kind of what the guys with the Airbuses have been having trouble with. Just trying to get that autopilot to sit right. I'm going to have to turn the autopilot off and just go manual. Now, is that cloud in front of me disappearing, or is that my imagination? Am I just hoping? Hard to tell. Kind of looks like the edge of the coastline there and or water. It's hard to tell where the cloud finishes and where it doesn't. Still doing 1458 knots. Wow, look at that. Just can't seem to get flight level. Alright, let me lock it in here. A little bit friendlier there. Alright, we've got a plane ahead of us. I can see. Flashing lights. Almost the only way you can find those, nav lights. Have noticed though that there does not seem to be any other players. Oh, BAV, wow, look at the speed we're passing that thing. That was pretty cool. Right, we are not getting autopilot working for some reason. Or I press it again and it's going to work now. Okay, maybe it wasn't on. Is it on now? Let's just see if we can lock it in about. No. Alright, we're running out of cloud. Good. Probably is time to hit the deck anyway. Although it's going to be mostly water. I'm having a feeling that sun is going to be down by the time I get to Hanoi. Alright, trim, are you on autopilot or are you off? Thank you. Alright, I was on autopilot, but it was facing down. Why? Because my trim's all over the place. There we go. Wow, you make quick movements and then, yep, my autopilot's still going up. Down, down. Let's get level, thank you. Very difficult to get the autopilot to play with this one. We're down to 85% fuel. Do I have extra tanks on this? Yeah, I do. Okay. That's why I have so much fuel. Trying to get level flight on this. I may end up just having to take autopilot off and trim it myself. We're still climbing. It really wants to climb. You see my trim, I am trying to trim this almost 100% down. That's 100% down. And now it's going to react. Wow. It has a huge climb rate on this with full afterburners on. Try and get this to a negative. What are we? 25,000 feet. It is pretty spectacular here. Still can't get it to fly level. Alright, who we got here? I have a unique perspective on the world. Is this an FSX aircraft? Yes, it is. So this is the F-14D. Now, you might not be 100% caught up with, so voice is going to come back. My stream. The problem with, okay, this is my second stream only between Twitch and YouTube. I am using, wow, we're going up again. Seriously? Down. So this is my second stream ever. The first one went quite well and it was almost spot on. There was hardly any delay. All my other streaming directly to YouTube, I think the stream's pretty good. But I'm using OBS now, not Microsoft, sorry, not Nvidia Experience. I'm going to make sure that music's not too loud. Thank you. Although, the amount of volume we got from that jet, it's a bit ridiculous. Can't tell the altitude here. Where is it? Oh, there it is there. I'm climbing again. Are you kidding? Stop climbing. Wow. It just has a insane push to climb. And there's a fine line of what I can do with that trim to stop it. Now we are going down, I'm fine with that. But I might just try and lower that a little bit. Where are we? So we're just off the coast of Vietnam. Actually looking over the sunset, probably the best way. Yeah, seriously thinking I'm going to have some trouble getting to Hanoi before sundown. That's okay. Oh, we might be slightly off our flight path as well. Slightly to the left. Unfortunately, my YouTube comments did not come over to my restream, which is what I'm trying to use now. So far, it's not a good introduction. At least not this time. Previous one was pretty good. Still climbing again. Just can't seem to get it to play nice. Can we actually look flight level? 20, thank you. Autopilot, can you take over and actually get me onto 20? No, we cannot. Look at that, we are going down. Well, there's an interesting view. Alright, let's see if we can lock in 20. I think it won't, on Afterburner, it doesn't seem to lock in flight level. Alright, off with that. Off with that. Let's do a slight turn to get back on the path, otherwise we won't find our airport. And I don't think I needed, with these extra tanks, I don't think I needed the 90% fuel that I took. Even at Afterburner. We're doing actually pretty good. Alright, now we are definitely going down. Somewhere in between, please. Somewhere in between. So the flight model of an FSX F-14 is somewhat difficult to get it to fly level at Afterburner. It just seems to want to climb. Now is my climb? Yeah, I was going to say, with my climb dial working? It is. So now we're going down. Yep. So try and get a flight level? Nah. Nah. Alright, we are way off our line. But at under 1,000 knots to the ground, it actually controlled it very well and held altitude. So you can actually put it on autopilot and get a decent flight level. It says Mother on the back of my tail there. Wow, doesn't take long to get around places. We're doing pretty much the same speed the Concorde was when I was flying that. What a shame we don't have flame coming out of the back of that. It would be nice. Still increasing. No, thank you. I'd like to at least stay level. Maybe go down a little. But looking at that sunset, oh, that's nice. I'm going to need to probably stay up at about 10,000 or so just to see the lights on the airport. I think is what I'm going to have to do. I'm at 20. I'm a fair way out. Could always announce my landing and get the gates to work out how to get in. I do have those still on. Now, the lag may be that I'm sending it so slowly to restream, although I'm only sending it 1.8 to 2.4 megabits per second. I've got no problem of getting that. Alright, we're kind of back on flight path now, which is pretty good. I might actually slow it down. That was still increasing because of the speed we're doing. Just as I stopped from pushing the nose down. Yeah, that sun's going to beat me. Now I am coming in pretty good. But I might end up having to give a good announcement. Where are we? Let's get you up a little bit higher, thank you. Nearest airport. I actually do want... Wait, where am I going to? Where's my final destination? Well, I need to pull this up before we end up smacking into the ground. Didn't see that. Let's get a flight level in here at 8200. That'll do, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4 VVNB. VVNB is, don't know how to pronounce it, Noiboy. I want a full stop landing, thank you. There's another generic. Wow, and my altitude did not hold. No, it won't hold for some reason at the moment. Fly left downwind, runway 11 right. Thank you very much. Wind at 10 knots, okay. Do I have my autopilot on or off? Okay, that's on. There we go. I think everything is running a little laggy tonight. Apologies about that. Is that sundown? I think it is, but we might take some of that glow and actually still land this in time. Woohoo! That's a nice flight. I don't think F-14s ever flew over Hanoi. It would have been F-4s and the likes. I don't think they were allowed to either, really. But I'm not a huge Vietnam War expert, and those days are gone.